Good afternoon, folks. Budget Bachelor Bill here. How are you today? Coming at you, daily doses of pandemic positivity, primarily home based, of course. Brought some items for you today to kind of get you up and moving. Put some colors as usual in the background. Could probably use some better lighting in my place. Sometimes you can kind of gauge that as you're walking around your home, your condo, apartment, whatever the case may be. Keep things bright around you because that's going to keep your outlook bright, essentially. And again, it's subtle, might be common sense, but the more brightness you have, the more light. I think just the more general energy you're going to have to push forward with your day that much easier. So, again, simple and subtle, but important. Got Wilson here, picked him up off the floor, and got my coffee today. I'll bring out the specific brand that it was. We got a little mixture here going on. All right. Just a bill, folks, only a bill. keeping it simple for you, giving you some subtle savings hints and hopefully some amusing stories and events in my life that you can get some amusement out of and kind of customize to your own happiness. All right. So this coffee today, chocolate raspberry, it's delicious. And this is a Kroger, which is a chain kind of in the Midwest, but it's very good and it's good for you. Keeps you sharp. There's one episode I think I saw of a sci-fi show. One cup of coffee keeps you sharp. Of a 4 or 5, I don't know, probably skittish. Go from sharp to skittish, but one should be good. Or your energy drink, Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, vitamin C drink, orange juice, etc. All right, so I bought these the other day because I ran out, and I wanted to just point out how inexpensive, and I don't even know if these are FDA approved. It's obviously some health agency or something, but these are the one dailies that I take, and this was the 100 pack. And it was about $4. So you got 100. You take one of these with a meal, preferably breakfast, because again, it's going to springboard you to the rest of the day, and you should be good. I mean, these really have some value, in my opinion. It might be psychological, but I mean, there's some science. I mean, you got the A to Z in the back. They're doing something scientific in a lab, so you got to figure. You got to give them a little bit of credit somewhere, whether you believe in the effectiveness of them or not. They're doing something. They just don't pop these out of a machine and say, wrap them up and put them in stores. They're doing something, and I do believe that I get some extra energy and some boost out of them when taken with food or water, depending. So, 100 tablets, $4. Dollar General, one of those stores, Family Dollar, something like that. All right. Okay, so you got the coffee, got the vitamins, breakfast items, eggs. Look at these eggs. This is an 18 pack. I always recommend looking online. You can find the deals online, and then go physically to the supermarket. With your car, public transportation, whatever. These were 99 cents. Some digital coupon of some kind I found. 18 pack, 99 cents. You got bacon, turkey bacon, from Dollar Store. And you got breakfast. What's the cost on the breakfast? $2. So you have five children. $10. These are savings again that are going to add up. And you have monthly bills, you have due dates listed on the bills, phone, electric, utilities, assessments, mortgage, rent, etc. So these are just going to help you in that capacity a lot. At the end of the month, middle of the month, whenever it may be, it's just going to keep your bank account fuller. All right, so one last thing, and this is a happy note. I mentioned my experience with sales for about 10, 15 years, 20 years, leadership roles, helping more junior sales reps get up to speed, showing them computer programs, some sales methodology, simply just overhearing me sometimes, and them learning that way. So these are leadership qualities that aren't necessarily on a business card, or titles that aren't on a business card, but definitely help people build their careers, whether it was investing, sales management, individual management, which is what is intended here fundamentally for every age bracket out there. If you can't find this, please transfer along to a friend, or your children, or someone who could get something out of this, because I really desire to help people, as I always have in each of my roles in sales and service oriented positions. All right. Okay. So one last thing. I moved from sales into security, and this was a happy show for me. CSI. So you got the CSI. They made a Miami spinoff. They made Las Vegas was the big one. They made a Miami spinoff. They think they even had a New Orleans one for a little while. This series is coming back, and a lot of the old stars from the old series, which ran 15 years, 2000 to 2015. That series is coming back. Not all the original stars are coming back, but maybe there'll be guest appearances after a few episodes. But CSI Las Vegas, I definitely recommend this. This folder was actually from a exhibit that I went to in Las Vegas, where they had some of the displays from the episodes, and you got to act like a CSI, like investigating the crime scene, putting down those little numbers like Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C, and kind of piecing together the forensics, which is the fingerprints and everything. It's really interesting stuff, and it's an exhibit there, I think, for many, many years, and it'll probably be there many years to come. It's Friday, folks. It's kind of a gloomy day here in Chicago. So on those gloomy days, it's really important to get your energy going with that energy drink, and with the colors and the surroundings around you that are just loaded with red, white, and blue, and whatever colors are float your boat. So make sure you do that as far as continuing your day in a positive fashion and a bright outlook, especially on a gloomy day when you open up the shades and look out the window. All right, thanks, folks. Enjoy your Fridays. Have a great afternoon, great evening. Go mingle with some friends, with family, or talk with them, however, through your devices, and find your inner happiness and your inner peace today. All right, talk to you tomorrow, and we'll see you next go-round. All right.